Hello MicroHealth, my name is Jenna and I'm your certified trainer from the Be Well team. Today we're going to be going through some beginner exercises for the upper body. So we're going to start out by just rolling the neck. We want to make sure we're a little bit warm before going into these stretches, and this is a good way to do so. So I want you to reach one ear to one shoulder and then reverse. From here, throughout all of these exercises, I want you to focus on your breathing as we hold these 30-second movements. To begin, let's really reach the arms over the head and let's drive the body to one side, making sure we're not leaning forward or backwards, but really leaning to the side, pulling the shoulder and pulling the opposite arm to the opposite wall. So from here, you can see my hands are kind of clasped together, and I'm stretching that lat as well as the obliques, which is the area on the side of the body, and the shoulder. From here, really making sure we're taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, and reaching to one side. As we do this, we might also feel a stretch in the hips, and this is really going to release the upper body tightness that we may be feeling from sitting in our desk all day, or being over the computer or on our phones. This is a really great full upper body stretch. Stretch number 2 is going to involve bringing one arm behind the body, and the other arm is going to be placed onto the head, gently grabbing the head and pulling it down so that way our eyes are looking down towards the ground, as well as bringing the nose kind of to the armpit. You can see here you should feel a stretch in the shoulder as well as the levator scapula. Now the levator scapula is a very important muscle to keep loose because this muscle plays an important role in actually elevating our shoulders. And so when we get stressed, we might see our shoulders kind of round up to our neck. We get a little bit of a hunched over motion and we can get really tight in the shoulders. So if we leave this area loose, it's going to really help with keeping our upper body nice and low and not raised up towards the neck. Good, remembering to breathe here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And getting ready for our next stretch, we are going to set up with our hands clasped together and we're going to stretch our traps. As you can see here, I am really pulling my arms and hands away from the center of my body. Now you should feel a nice stretch in the traps, which is the upper part of the shoulder next to the neck. You can switch hands if you want to. You can bow the head a little bit, get a stretch in the spine as well. And remember to breathe. Our next stretch is going to be for the wrists and for the fingers. So remember that we are sitting a lot at our desks. We need to make sure we are really stretching the wrists as well as the hands. And so first you are going to point that palm down and stretch, and then second you are going to point that palm up, pull the fingers back, and stretch the wrists. Now, if we are hypermobile or very flexible in our elbows, be gentle here. We don't want to hyperextend those joints, but I do want you really trying to stretch everything in a gentle manner, but still feeling some discomfort. Now, you can do this 3 times a day. Take a little break if you're sitting at your desk a lot, and just relax, breathe, and enjoy the sensation. Let's do a little wrist roll here to get the blood flowing. And you guys are finished. All right, you guys, congrats on finishing this episode, and I hope to see you guys in the next wellness session.